is we need to get a pig shelter built. And up here, right over here, which is where our pond is going to go, we need to get an electric fence because next weekend we are getting 2 little potbelly pigs. They are coming from a friend of mine. We could really use them on the property. They're going to be pets, so we are going to work with them and handle them and everything a lot. But we could really use the pigs to tear apart some of our dirt. But we also have to be careful because I do have, here's 1 and 2 weeping willow trees, because those are going to go around the pond. We have the 2 weeping willow trees, and then next year I just found out about this about 2 days ago, but the county we live in has a conservation district. And what they do is they sell native plants and trees and everything. So next year I will be purchasing more native trees to plant in all of our fields so that they're not just apple trees. We'll have other stuff that is native to our area throughout our paddocks. Now, some people are going to wonder, if you're going to use it for feeding animals, why would you want trees in there? Well, one, animals are used to going around trees and woods and all that stuff. That's normal for their normal environment. But also it will provide shade, shelter, homes to other animals like birds and bees and everything like that. So we want to make this property as self-sustainable, but also as carbon neutral as possible. And that's another reason why we are using willow, which is native to Michigan, especially the types I got. Luckily, Michigan actually has 12 or 13 varieties of willow that is native here, so that is why I went with it. Yeah, he is supposed to be over here. He's that one right there. He's supposed to be over here. Time for me to go chase. I am not gonna lie, I did not film a single thing today. One, we weren't sure what the weather was gonna be like. We weren't sure if it was gonna be rainy or not. They told us it was gonna be super rainy, but it ended up not being. So I didn't bring my camera out thinking it was gonna be super rainy. As you can see, it is a bright sunny day. However, it is also extremely windy. I am talking like it is a full-blown wind tunnel in this barn because the wind is probably about 20 miles per hour outside. However, we did get a lot done. First thing we did is we got the labels for the goat's mineral bar on their walls. So now I know exactly which one it is without having to look. I do see that we do need to get one of the goats. I need to refill one of them for the girls. But I got to figure out which one it is and then I'll get that filled up. The next thing we got done is we got the gate for the boys across this way. It might not look like it, but this portion actually swings flush into that. And then this kind of folds back on itself onto here. So it stays nice and flat against the fence wall over there. And so it all latches together. So it's nice and locked. So they can't push it down or do anything like that. The next thing we did is I got the tires in this pen for the boys done. I don't have them in the ground yet to decorate, but I do at least have them in. And oh, this gate did not get closed like it's supposed to. I'm glad the boys are right there trying to sneak their way out. They won't, but they like to try. The next thing that we did, one second here, is, again, sorry about the wind, but as you may know or have heard, we are getting pigs. 2 little mini pigs. I want to say they're potbelly. They look like potbelly pigs, but we're getting 2 mini pigs. The main reason is they needed a new home we wanted to give it to them because we wanted to start practicing and seeing what pigs are going to be like. So until we get the pigs' actual fencing material, we moved to the chicken fence. Here, I built this gate, so all we have to do is slide this up to open, and it stays fully electrified at all times. And they have this huge area all to themselves. The fence is right here. But we also got started on their little home. The pigs come tomorrow. So tonight I still have to close this up and put the roof on. But I had the kids help me bring some plastic corrugated material down. And yeah, it's been a very busy and productive day. Unfortunately, no video of any of it because we weren't expecting it to be this nice. So I apologize for that, but video should be coming tomorrow because I think it was only supposed to rain today. But as you can tell, they told us it was going to be stormy and thunderstorms all day long, and there isn't a cloud in the sky. I'm actually sunburnt because I was expecting it to be raining. But yeah, that is kind of what's going on. The barn is kind of messy now because the chickens again have free range of the entire barn. But as soon as we get the new electric fence for the pigs, the specific one for the pigs, we will get that out there and get Sid. Don't try to ghost through. Same with you, Smokey. No, thank you. You're going to get yourself stuck. Ow. Yeah, that's what I don't want. Sorry. But the goats, we also have an electric fence coming for the boys so that we can open this gate and give them access to this paddock. They've somehow found ways to sneak out, and I don't know where. We don't know where, because they haven't while I've been out here. But they sneak out and they get right along the fence line because there's some weeds and stuff that they really like. But that is kind of what's been going on. We have a lot to do, but we're super excited. Good morning, guys. So it is the next day, and unfortunately it is raining. So yesterday they actually called for the storm to start yesterday and rain all day yesterday, all day today, and for some reason the cell kind of turned and missed us, and we had clear blue skies, as you saw. Well, today it's here. It's actually currently, I'd call it a sprinkle, other people would call it a rain. It's not that bad, but I'm gonna take you on an adventure and show you what I do every morning. This is a lot later than I usually start because I accidentally missed my alarm. So let's go. that is pretty much what our morning looks like. So it is still kind of raining, so I might not be able to take video of it, but I'm heading out to the pig pen right now because I'm going to take some measurements for this stuff. Now, really quick, anybody knows what this plant is here? It's all over our pasture. Like everything that's brown behind me is literally that same plant. And I know it's invasive. I just don't know what it is. And no matter what, I'm getting rid of it because it's a pain in my butt. So, but yeah. So first things what we're going to do, I do have more willow trees coming because I think our weeping willow died. But I'm going to put maybe a tarp over this. But I'm going to try to raise this side a little bit more so that the panels that I'm going to put on here are going to angle down and they'll fall off the side. That is kind of the plan, is to get that done. Now, again, I'm not going to be able to keep my phone out because it keeps raining. It's kind of a hit or miss type of a thing. It starts and then it stops, but that's going to happen. Like I said, I have some more weeping willow coming because these don't look like they're doing so well, but who knows? So I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I got to take these measurements and then get going. So sorry guys about this video not having much about showing what we're doing, but I don't exactly have specialty cases on my phones. I'll try, see what I can find. We'll try and get something. So it keeps kind of raining on and off, so that's why the phone hasn't been out. But as you can see, we got all of the siding and everything on the pig trough done, or the pig shelter done. So we just use this corrugated plastic, and I use the white one just so that way the sun reflects off of it so it doesn't get too hot inside. But I have it wrapped all the way around with some like venting up at the top and everything, but nothing big enough for like to worry about. Plus we'll have the electric netting on at all times for the pigs. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these shavings in there just so that they have something warm and dry to sleep on. But this, I actually extended it out a good almost foot extra so that if the rain is coming down kind of at a slant, it won't get too much of the inside wet. I may even build like a little wall that's down lower because these are mini pigs. So I'm not like overly worried about them not being able to get into this shelter. They'll be just fine. They're just little mini pigs. So I'm going to fill this up and we'll get going from there. For you, Justin, there's a pig in the pig shelter. This should be good enough now. The pigs will do what they want to do with it when they want to do it. So next thing up, we have to get some sort of a water trough, which we'll do that. We'll get them water at first, but we're going to do a water trough and we're going to basically feed it off of this. So the pigs, it'll just fill up when it rains and we'll fill it up as needed. But we'll do that. And the pigs will have this entire area to work on building our pond. So we're going to use the pigs to do most of the work for us. But now it's time for me to clean up, get things back, and just wait for these pigs. So yeah. So we have pigs. This is Bobo and Big Red. They are already doing their work, digging up this whole area. This is going to be what it will become, the duck pond. So we have a little pool in the middle. We just put it here. It's supposed to rain today, so that's a good sign. But we're kind of letting them get all settled right now. But we have pigs on the farm. 2 little cute little mini pigs. We're getting there. It's going to be wonderful. And we're so excited. And these little guys are doing great already. They're rooting up everything that we wanted them for. So we're going to let them kind of get settled and do their stuff. Now, one thing, these boys have not been handled very much. So we are going to be working with them. I mean, our kids absolutely love all these animals anyways. So that is Cat calling everybody in to go to bed. But we are going to be definitely working with them just to get them a little bit more easily handled, everything like that. Plus, why not? Who doesn't love a pig though? So we'll be enjoying those guys for many years to come. They are about 1 year old, so nice and young. A good start, but they're gonna have some fun, and after they work on that area, then we'll just kind of move them down the pasture, because what they'll do is they'll get the land turned over and kind of freshen everything up a little bit. But yeah, now it's time for me to get all of these animals put to bed. So I will be doing my nightly chores. This is what happens when you forget to bring out the basket.